Alt. Have a racist grandmother. Photoshop a picture of your sibling with a black man or woman and tell her they're engaged. She will take them out of the will and you'll get a bigger share of the loot. If she has Alzheimer's, you can do this for multiple siblings also. If she has Alzheimer's, how does she remember to change her will? You bring her lawyer with you and cut him in on the profits. I see you're playing 4D chess. All these niggas playing checkers while I'm playing chess. Love that you refer to the inheritance as loot. Can't wait to get my Nana's arcane scroll. Nans +3 sort of racist remarks. Sticks and stones may break their bones, but Nans +3 sort of racist remarks will cut right through their heart. Make it same sex for extra schnoss. And a polyamory pig with multiple partners and opposing religious symbols tattooed in visible places. Like the forehead, BDSM and goth gear, Democrat propaganda. And a shirt that says, old people need their license revoked so they can stay in the kitchen. Actually wait, they've always been terrible cooks. So instead of being a depressive diaper shitting burden, just hurry up and so your kids can finally get something useful out of you. Grandma might fucking kill their ass on that last one though. Jesus Christ, that was both terrible and brilliant at the same time. Nor too much effort. I have Photoshop. Will accept requests if anybody is willing to do this edit and noon replies until weekend is over lol. I have acceptance. Send your request and it will be accepted. I'm requesting acceptance, Nana. Don't take me out of the loot. This might be the best post on this subreddit. 100% unethical. 100% works. 100% works. Until the grandmother talks to someone else about the non-existent engagement. You can always BS it and say that they're hiding the relationship very well in hopes the grandma doesn't find out because she is racist. Grandma then realizes that she's been wrong her whole life, and when she wakes up the next morning she's determined to turn her attitude around and make it right for her favorite grandchild. She realizes she'd be gone in a few years at the most. And her favorite grandchild being happy for the rest of their life is more important than petty personal opinions. She drives all the way across the state to see/u/Sakem's lol 2s sibling with a renewed will that leaves her a bigger share of the loot, knowing that her life is about to become a lot more difficult due to the rampant racism exponentially rising in America, and wants to do reparations where she can. On the way, she gets T-boned by affluent teens drag racing down the middle class suburban neighborhood /u/Sakem's lol 2s sibling lives in. Dead in impact. By the time /u/Sakem's lol 2 heard about the news, most of the family has already seen that grandma inexplicably gave 50% of everything she owned to the sibling instead. Lawsuits darken the sky for the Sakem's lol 2s over the next 3 years and familial relationships are strained before a pair. /u/Sakem's lol 2 never puts 2 and 2 together and lives blissfully unaware that he single-handedly caused the entire family to fall apart with one doctored photo. Joke's on you, my grandma is Polish. What if my grandma is black? Shut your fucking mouth. Racist. BRB, let me grab my old Polaroid. Joke's on you. Grandma owes thousands in medical bills and now you've got to pay the man. Start a GoFundMe for her medical bills and recoup your losses. Dude, can we please hang out sometime? I feel like you have so much wisdom to share. My white grandmother was talking about how people shouldn't be in mixed race relationships to my mother and her boyfriend who was an Indian man. My mom says, but we're in a mixed race relationship. My grandmother turns to my mom's boyfriend, patting him on the arm and whispers, it's okay. You're not black. Totally oblivious. She literally had no idea there was anything wrong with her statement. Ali, we say integration. It comes under intermarriage, right? I'm sure no intelligent white person or no intelligent white man in his or her right white mind wants black boys and black girls marrying their white sons and daughters and in return introducing their grandchildren as half brown, kinky haired black people. Interviewer, I won't object to that. Ali, well, you won't. but a lot of them would. What I'm trying to say is this: you don't have it. You say you don't, but you don't have it. You really ain't going to have it. You run the show, and you got to say that. Interviewer: that's not true. Ali: why would you want to do that? Interviewer: because I don't think him any different than you. Ali: yeah, we're much different. Interviewer: I think society's made us different. Ali: you know we're different. Interviewer: society's made us different. Ali: not society. God made us different. Interviewer: no, we're just human beings. He made all of us. Ali: no. Listen. Bluebirds fly with bluebirds. Redbirds want to be with redbirds. Tell me when I'm wrong. Pigeons want to be with pigeons. Interviewer: they don't have intelligence. Ali: they don't have intelligence. And yet they stay together. We should have more intelligence than them. Buzzards are with buzzards. Bluebirds with bluebirds. They all are birds. But they've got different cultures. The eagles like to hang out in the mountains. The buzzards like to fly around the desert. The bluebird likes to fly around the trees and the grass. Interviewer: the problem is a buzzard mating with a sparrow. Well there, Ali, right. We have problems too. I don't see no black and white couples in England or America walking around proud holding their children and going out. Interviewer: that's society's fault. We've got to educate people about that. Ali: well, life is too short for me to be catching hell for something like that. I'd rather go on my own. Have a beautiful daughter. Have a beautiful wife that looks like me. We'll be happy and don't have no trouble. Interviewer: startles. Ali: I ain't that much in love with no woman to go through all that hell. Ain't no one woman that good. Interviewer: I understand. I do understand. I just think it's sad. Ali: it ain't sad, because I want my child to look like me. Every intelligent person wants his child to look like him. I'm sad because I don't want to blot out my race and lose my beautiful identity. Chinese love Chinese. They love the little slanted eyes brown skinned babies. Pakistanis love their culture. Jewish people love their culture. Lot of Catholics want to marry a Catholic. They want the religion to be the same. Who wants to spot up yourself and kill your race? You are a hater of your people. If you don't want to say who you are, you shame what God made you. God didn't make no mistake. He made us all like we are. Interviewer: I think that's a philosophy of despair. Ali: despair? It ain't no despair. No woman on this whole earth, not even a black woman in Muslim countries, can please me and cook for me and socialize and talk to me like my American black woman. No woman, and last is a white woman, can identify with me and my feelings and the way I act and the way I talk. And you can't take no Chinese man and give him no Puerto Rican woman and holler about how we're in love and we're emotionally in love and physically, but really they're not happy because she's going to hear some Puerto Rican music, he's going to hear some Chinese music, and they're going to be clashing all the time. It's just nature. You can do what you want, but it's nature to want to be with your own. I want to be with my own. I love my people. That's all. What's the context for this? Link: youtube.com/watch v=HQIWFLSGVI4. Racism equals only hate against blacks. Old white folks in particular don't tend to like black people, so this is more of a generalization/trope. Sadly, you may need to remove the old from that. Witness young people having no qualms about having swastika or SS tattoos. I agree. Racism and nationalism are still on the rise. But I have hope it's a phase and we will be done with it much more quickly than we were in the 30s. Grandkid of racist grandparents. No loot for me. I didn't even tell them until a week before I got married. Instead of a week after. Hey, he still tried for the loot. Why not, right? Better yet, Photoshop her black so she takes herself out of the inheritance and you get it all. Why does racist have to be just black? It doesn't have to be black, but black people are the most effective. Username checks out. Unfortunately, this will not work with racist black grandmothers. Jim Thalut. Make sure to rummage through her medical documents first to ensure she won't die of a heart attack first. My grandmother would absolutely die if I told her that, but I still win that way. until she asks said sibling about it, discovers your fraud, and then takes you out of the will as punishment. Fail. That's why the real pro tip is to arrange for an actual black person to seduce your sibling before you take their pick. Will this also work for racist grandfathers? What if she's black? I have Photoshop skills to make this happen. If someone needs me for this or anything else where you need a realistic fraudulent photo lie, I'm your man. Don't do this to your sister/brother. That is so cruel. Do it to your cousins. What if your family is black? I was expecting this to be unethical to the racist grandma, not the sibling. Base grandma doesn't tolerate coal burners. Upvoted for the use of loot. No need to call out everyone in Georgia under the age of 60. What if your grandma is poor? Racism is assuming that racist black grandmothers don't have wills to leave behind. Why would you assume that people are racist towards black people? For all you know, she might be racist towards white people. Calm down there, Satan. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.